Welcome everyone, I'm Kristine Drummond and we are on the mat today for another yoga practice as we raise our arms above our head, bringing them down by our side. Big deep breath in, raising our arms and then lowering them down by our side. One more time, big inhale, exhale as we lower, bringing hands to heart center. Let's set an intention for our practice today, and don't forget that these intentions can be transferable both on and off the mat. As we exhale, pushing our left arm across the body and then the right arm across the body, almost as if we're pushing a wall away from us, I guess. Using the muscles in the arm. And then twisting the upper body around to the left and then around to the right. Tying that breath work in with each movement. And then crossing the left knee over the right and hugging the left knee in with the right arm as we turn to the left. And then bringing the right leg over the left, hugging the right knee in towards the chest. Coming into tabletop, running through 3 rounds of cat-cow, inhaling into cow, exhaling into cat. One more time. Taking the right arm and left leg long now and bringing them underneath the body, elbow to knee. One more time. Taking the left leg back, up and over the right on a 45-degree angle as we push the heel away from the body and tuck the toes. Feeling a stretch through the right glute. And then bringing that left leg out to the side on a 90-degree angle and just pushing the pelvis towards the earth to get a stretch on the inside of the leg. And then taking the left leg straight back and shifting the body weight back towards the back wall with the toes tucked and pushing the heel away. Changing legs now, so left arm and right leg coming under the body, stretching out, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, and then taking the right leg up and over the left, pushing the foot away from the body. And then taking the right leg out on a 90-degree angle out to the side, pressing that hip towards the earth to get the stretch on the inside of the leg, and then taking the leg back and pushing the foot away from the body. Coming into child's pose now as we take our hips to our heels, stretching the arms out in front. And then gently taking the right arm up towards the sky, threading it through under the left side of the body. Pressing up through the left hand and then taking the left hand towards the sky, threading it through the opposite side. Right arm is going to go out long. And then using the right hand to come back down by the face and pressing the body up. Tucking the toes, downward facing dog. Taking the left leg high, bending the knee, opening up the hips, and then bringing the knee under the body, letting it hover above the ground. Taking the leg long, bringing it forward under the nose. Taking it long, and then bringing it under the body, setting up for pigeon pose. Inhaling as we take our arms high above our head. And then grabbing the right foot with our right hand, taking the left arm high, stretching the front of that right leg. Breathing. And then gently releasing that foot, sinking down into pigeon pose, maybe coming down onto the forearms or resting the forehead on the arms. And just breathing deeply. Tucking the toe, coming back up onto the hands, downward facing dog. High plank. Gently lowering the body slowly towards the earth, untucking the toes. And then taking the arms wide, coming up onto the fingertips as we press up into cobra. Inhaling as we rise, exhaling as we lower. Inhaling, exhaling. Tucking the toes, pushing back into downward facing dog. Taking the right leg high, bending the leg, opening the hips. And then bringing the knee underneath the body, letting it hover. Taking it back long. Bringing it under towards the nose. Taking it nice and long again. And then setting up for pigeon pose on the opposite side. Big deep breath in as we take our arms above our head. And then taking the left foot in the left hand, pulling the heel towards the glute. Taking our right arm high. And then gently releasing the foot, coming down onto the forearms. And then gently resting the head on the hands. Pressing back up. And then coming to the side of your mat, taking both legs out long. And just running your hands down the front of the legs. And on the next exhale, looking for the toes. Dropping the head. Feeling a stretch up the back of the legs. Bringing the soles of the feet together now for butterfly pose. Pressing the knees towards the earth, sitting nice and tall, arms are straight. And then gently coming into boat pose. And then slowly lowering into reverse tabletop. Tapping the right toe, then taking the right leg long. Then tapping the left toe, taking the left leg long. And just repeating that process in your own time. Keeping the arms straight. Taking both feet to the earth now. And then gently tucking them up. Coming into happy baby. Wrapping your big toes with your forefinger. And then pressing up into a back bend. Trying to take the head a little bit further under and bringing the elbows together, trying to get them parallel. And gently releasing the body back to the earth. Taking the left ankle, placing it on top of the right knee now. Lifting the hips towards the ceiling. And then gently releasing. Right ankle onto left knee. One-legged bridge. Bringing the left knee up and over the right as we take our gaze over to the left side of the body. Feeling a nice twist through the lower part of our spine. And then bringing the right leg up and over the left, taking our gaze over to the right side. Just trying to maintain contact with that right arm with the mat. Hugging the knees in one more time. And then taking the feet out as wide as the mat and letting the knees fall into the center. Palms can be face up if you like. And then taking the legs long for Savasana. We're only going to be here for about 2 to 3 minutes. So if you want to stay longer, just press pause on the video now. Otherwise, closing down the eyes. Closing down your thoughts. Just focusing on the breath. Feeling the air pass through your nostrils on each inhalation and exhalation. Does it feel warm? Does it tickle? Does one nostril feel more blocked than the other? Does your breath feel shallow? Or is it still deep? Just really bringing your awareness to the ins and outs of the breath. And if you catch your mind wandering, just bring it back to the breath. Start bringing some movement into the body now, maybe stretching the arms or the hands, and then rolling over to one side. Gently pressing up. Sitting nice and tall, gently resting the hands on the knees. Big deep breath in, palms together. Coming to our third eye. May we have kind and loving thoughts today as we lower our hands to our lips. May we speak kind and loving words today as we lower our hands to our heart. May we have kind and loving intentions today for ourselves and then each other. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.